Okay, let's take a look at Mars exiting this tunnel and hitting this very difficult weave entry. What made this difficult is if we move forward a bit, she comes out to the right. But if you see, the weave poles are to the left. So she's turning toward me when she comes out, but she can see me right here. You guys can't see her. And she sees me pushing on this line. So even though the tunnel is turning her to her right and she's on the right lead, she almost comes out already switched to the left lead. And once she sees the poles and the line I'm setting, she switches back to the right lead to hit those poles. So let's watch this in slow motion. There it is. So she just came out and her left lead, or her left leg led coming out of the tunnel. And there's the switch to the right. And she's heading for those poles. I'm showing her the poles. I've decelerated a bit because this is not much space between the poles and that tunnel, and she hit that tunnel entrance fast and hard and was coming out fast and hard. So I'm giving decel, but I'm also continuing to move forward. And we'll see her. I let her go past me. I'm still pushing on that line. If you see my feet, they are this way. They are not parallel to those poles. And the second she goes in those poles, my feet straighten out and follow her. So we're going to look at that again in slow motion so you can see it without all the lines. Right lead, left lead, back to the right lead. And into the poles she goes. Good job, Mars. Right here, forgetting that I needed to do a blind cross between this jump and this little tunnel right here. Everything about me says take this jump full speed going this way. In reality, we needed to be turning really tight. So this is me being lost in a finals run, which is not abnormal, seems to be status quo. And you can see my blind cross is beyond late. I'm trying to switch her to my left arm, and she is a very good girl. I slow way down to catch her. This dog makes an amazing, valiant effort to do this cross. Bad handler. Now she's got to get from this tunnel over this broad jump. So you see, we're already difficult here. I'm behind. She comes out of the tunnel looking at me. This is where we need to go. So she takes this broad jump. I am much further behind than I want to be. And I'm pushing really hard on her line. Do you see why? So you see my outside arm come up, and I'm really pressing against the line of this broad jump because we have to hit this weave pole entrance. And I'm behind. My goal would have been to be here as she landed the broad jump so that I could really help her find those poles. But this is a dog that's amazing, and look at her go. She nails those poles, but I want you to see my feet. Where are my feet? They are, oops, let me switch my icons. They are still driving this way until this dog is clearly hitting that weave pole entrance. So I know she's hitting it right there. I'm trying to put on the brakes. I'm turning my feet because I see she's hitting it. And then, holy cow, I've got to go the other way. So I was pushing so super duper hard so that I could get that weave pole entrance. But now all my momentum is going this way. She's in the poles, and I need to let her know she hit it correctly, and now we're going the other direction so that she doesn't question and go, oh, we weren't supposed to go in the poles. Let me just flip out this way because you're still doing this full speed. So once again, amazing dog, and she sticks it, and we take off. And I think we finished in 4th place.